All right, thank you for that report. So staying on the subject of family reunions, we are joined by one of our reporters who was at the Mount Kumgang resort in North Korea for 3 days during the first round of reunions. Unification Ministry correspondent Song Ji-sun. Glad to have you back with us, Ji-sun.
Good to be back here and here in the studio.
Well, first of all, we've been watching it through the television. We want to hear firsthand from someone who was there in person.
Well, first of all, it's a relief that all participants returned home safe and sound after meeting with their families for the first time in more than 6 decades. And out of those 97 tables during the first round, there is not a single family that you can pass by without shedding tears. Now, families were saying they didn't know it was going to take this long, more than 6 decades, to meet each other again, with many of them already having held memorial services, thinking their beloved ones had passed long ago. Now, although the sessions were extended by an hour from the previous reunions, it cannot be enough for these families. They wish they could stay at least one night together, but both sides are strictly restricted at Mount Kumgang's tourism complex, and they're staying in different hotels. Now, for the second round, South Korean families enter the venue only after their North Korean families are fully seated and ready to greet them at the tables.
Well, from where we were standing, it seemed to run quite smoothly, but were there any interesting anecdotes?
Well, it was another relief that the reunion was carried out as scheduled, but there were some stories behind scenes. For example, for the first round, upon crossing the border on Tuesday, North Korean officials screened all laptop computers of South Korean journalists and tablet PCs of the families. Now, transporting video footage shot by the broadcast journalist was also delayed as North Border Office stopped the delegation on that first day. Now, we're hoping that doesn't happen this time around, but besides those interruptions, the event proceeded without big issues. Now, participants from the two sides hope that the reunion be held on a regular basis, and some North Korean officials I've talked to on the scene also expressed high hopes of resuming the tour program at Mount Kumgang.
Now, the event venue, it hasn't been used for the intended purpose for some time. How was it?
Well, as the venue was unused for 7 years after a South Korean tourist was shot by North Korean soldiers in 2008, there were some concerns prior to the event. But thanks to repair and maintenance services or efforts prior to the event by the South Korean government, there were no particular inconveniences. Now, South Korea's Unification Ministry has also dispatched fire trucks and ambulances to guarantee the safety of the South Korean participants, with all medical resources on standby. But for the second round, the Korean Red Cross have revved up their medical support as there are older participants traveling from the south. There are no participant from the north who is over the age of 90, but more than 30 South Koreans are, with 2 aged 98. This is the 20th reunion event held since the first one in 2000, but way more should be held as over 66,000 people are still on the wait list.
Well, Ji-sun, thank you for your insider's look into the family reunion event.
Thank you.